Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brandy for all you newbies and for all you subscribers that have been with me since the beginning. Hi! So, first, there's a couple videos I'm actually working on tonight. This is one of them, and then I also wanted to start doing the Too Much Tuesday type day deal, which I don't know if I'm gonna be starting that this week or like this coming next week. So I pulled out my INTORESIN mold. I only did this one time since I bought it, and that was it. I haven't done it since, so I thought, let's go ahead and do this one tonight. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh Lord. So, I'm not exactly sure. I wanted to try, like, chameleon powders or something on it. And I'm not sure if I want to do chameleon powders or flakes, or if I want to do the chromes or the color shifts. I'm not sure yet, but I also have a couple other molds that I want to do in videos coming up here that I'm working on getting done tonight as well, that I'm going to be doing mixture of things on too. Also, I have another video that I'm working on doing as well, where I'm doing experiments with coasters, because I want to see what works better for blooms. Is it going to be a paste or a liquid pigment, or the Let's Resin Ocean White paste? I'm gonna try to do different coasters, all the same resin, all the same alcohol ink colors, and just change the white for each to see which white pigmenting, be it paste, liquid, dye, whatever, is gonna work best for the bloom coasters. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and now that I actually have everything that I need to do it, I want to sit down and actually do it. Like, I genuinely should become a Let's Resin work associate, because like I literally have everything I own is Let's Resin. I literally could be a walking sponsor for them. And Let's Resin. So now that I have everything to do all of these things that I've been wanting to do, well, not everything I want, but mostly everything, the next thing I'm going to be working on getting is a bubble removing machine. Like, I want to get a vacuum chamber next, so I am saving my pennies for that. Alright, so now that I'm done kind of blabbering on uselessly for how long, let's see, what colors do we want to do? Because see, like, I have the flakes. We could do a flake color, we could do a couple of flake colors, we could do some intense chameleon powders. Of course. We could do some color shift micas. I have the metallic powders. I have more too, but I don't feel like dragging them all out. I have the regular chameleon powders and the chrome powders. I don't know which ones I want to use. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, is what color I want to do in this jar. Because I've already done it in like a wine red color with gold, and I've also done it in a really pretty rose gold color with gold trim. So I want to do something like totally different, totally crazy. I love blues and purples and stuff, so I'm kind of like leaning towards doing like a purple, but decisions, guys. So let me see here. I swear, I cannot wait until nice weather comes so I can shave my dog down, because she's Shih Tzu and Pomeranian mix, and she just sheds constantly, guys, like all the time. I was thinking about doing this violet aqua color in this jar. I think it would be really pretty. And the other one I was thinking about doing is not brown, yellow. Obviously, blue violet would be a pretty one too. This hot pink and chartreuse one, because I'm trying to think, like, this purple pink might be cool too in that. Oh, decisions. I think I'm gonna do the violet blue, guys. Either the violet blue or I like that fuchsia too, and the chameleon flakes. That's a really cool color too. Let's just do the violet blue and see what happens. I think I'm gonna do the violet blue for like this base here, okay? And then I'm gonna do is it in my do the violet blue for this jar part, and then I want the lid, the bow, to be different. So let's see. Let's do. What if we did the violet blue on the jar and then did a royal blue for like the bow? Or should we do a purple? Where did I just see that purple? What? Where did it? Right there. Or should we do both for the bow? Like, just splotch it everywhere in there. And just kind of mix it all up. Well, how about this? Let's get this done first. And then we'll go from there. And I have an idea for another jar that I'm going to be doing in an upcoming video. I'm not exactly sure what color I'm going to be using yet for it, because there's a couple different colors I think would be like pretty cool for it, but I'm not sure which one to do, because I'm doing like a mermaid theme. I'm doing like a mermaid theme jar, and I don't know what colors, what color would work best for it, but I'm gonna work that out. And we'll find out. So I was at the Dollar Tree today, scoping out what all cool stuff they have for like St. Patrick's Day and Mardi Gras stuff and Easter stuff, and I found some other cool stuff instead, which I'll be showing you guys in an upcoming video here, the stuff I found, which I was kind of shocked because our Dollar Tree is very small, and like they don't really carry that much stuff in it, especially not like most other dollar stores do, because like I've seen a lot of Dollar Tree videos and they carry resin stuff and they carry all kinds of awesome stuff. Ours does not carry any of that stuff. Like, I've a couple times found resin pigment, but I've never seen actual resin there, and or molds of any sort. And I'm like, that's so dumb. Why would you carry resin dye or like mica powder for resin, but you don't carry resin or molds or anything else that you would need? Like, I don't know. It just seems so dumb to me. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess, you guys. I'm definitely gonna be buying more of these flakes, because I have a really cool idea for something. I wish they sold like individual colors of the flakes instead of having to buy like the whole kit again, because that would be awesome. I would buy a big jar of the color that I want to do. And I know a lot of people would like that. Like, I know they would enjoy being able to have that option to be able to buy like a bigger jar, like bigger containers of colors that they like. Because they did it with the chameleon powders, like the more popular selling chameleon powders, the violet and galaxy and stuff. They made big containers of it, but they need to do it with the flakes too. Oh my goodness, I'm getting more flakes everywhere else rather than where I want them to go. There's something else that I want to try with these flakes too and see if it'll work. But we'll do that in another video because it's like a experimenting type of video. And it'll probably take, it'll probably be a longer video that I'll mark ahead of time and say, hey, this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. So I did find myself another switching sponge today, so I got another one because my other ones are getting really, really wore out and starting to fall apart from me washing them so many times and using them so much. So since we were there today, I was like, yep, if they have them, I'm grabbing them. So I grabbed another one, because for $1, I mean, you can't beat it. I've literally had mine for 2 years. So I wash it out and let it dry and reuse it. But it's really starting to fall apart in my brushes and stuff like that, so this stuff is just like flying everywhere. The static is unreal. I'm excited about my new molds that are coming. I'm like a little kid waiting on them, watching the delivery. I should be getting some of my other squishy molds tomorrow. So we can make some hamsters. And I'm waiting on my big frog to get here too, because I already have a plan for him. Him or her, whichever it will be. Super excited about that. I actually grabbed a few more things today at the Dollar Tree that I'm gonna be using on my big frog mold when it gets here. I know exactly what I'm doing with it. It was kind of like one of them things that I knew exactly what I was doing with it as soon as I seen it. As soon as I seen her video, I was like, I know exactly what I want to do with that mold. Hopefully you guys will think it's cool too, because I think it's gonna be. I'm just hoping that no other YouTubers do it before I get it and I can do it and get the video out, because it will take a couple days to do it, because I'm gonna have to do it in layers for what I'm doing. And so, and Miss Sheila from Reptiles and Resin, she really put the hurting on me with her challenge of I can't wait to see what you're making. Oh, great. Now I hope it's definitely gonna be cool, because she said, can't wait to see what you're gonna be making, and I'm like, oh boy, hopefully it's cool now. I told her, no stress, no sweat, no stress at all. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, originally I was thinking about doing a Mardi Gras St. Patrick's Day frog, and I have like Mardi Gras beads and like all that kind of stuff, and I was gonna make a giant St. Patrick's Day / Mardi Gras frog, especially since we're all Irish. I thought, but she did it. Now I don't want to do the same thing, so I was like, nope, I'm gonna go with my original plan of what I was thinking about doing with that mold, because I think it'll be cool. And I need to figure out how to turn like comments and stuff on my lives. I was on Easel Does It Studios live the other night, and she was saying she finally got hers figured out. Her daughter figured hers out, and I'm like, crap. I still don't know how to do it. I need to figure it out, because I've been wanting to do lives forever and do like craft along with me type videos, and like where I can let you guys pick what mold to do, what colors to do, like do a whole fun little live craft with me type of video. But I can't figure out how to turn my comments on the live, so I wouldn't be able to see what any of you guys are saying in the live streams, so it wouldn't really do me any good. Oh my goodness. I don't even really have to put my brush in there, you guys. As soon as I put it anywhere near this bottle, it's like flying out of the bottle, clinging to the jar. It's crazy. And then what I'm gonna do is, once I get this completely covered in the chameleon flakes. I'll put you guys on a pause so that way I can go mix up my resin, and then I'll come back and we'll pour it and stuff, and then we'll just have to wait a couple hours for it to cure so we can demold it and see what it looks like. But I have so many projects I want to do, so many ideas I have for things, because I was down for 2 months there and wasn't able to make videos, wasn't really able to do resin at all, to be honest with you, over the 2 months. So now, all the stuff that I've been thinking about wanting to do over the last 2 months, I'm like, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I got this mold out, and I want to do that. I got everything kind of like lined up in a row, because I got like ideas for things I want to do, but I just don't exactly have like maybe like all my colors picked out, or, you know, stuff like simple stuff like that. And that's kind of like the gist of it right now. Is just a matter of needing to figure out, you know, certain little things I want to do with certain things. And I'm going to start listing all of my stuff up that I'm making on my videos on my eBay store. And so if you see me making it in a video and you're interested in purchasing it, check my eBay store, and if it's not listed up on there, then just send me an email and let me know that, you know, you've seen whatever it is and you're interested in purchasing it, and then I can get it shipped out to you. And as I've said 100 times, but to all my new subscribers, I don't charge an arm and a leg for my stuff, because for one, I am new at resin, and so like my stuff is not going to be perfect. I'm not going to send out total crap to you guys either, obviously. But as far as cost and stuff goes, I don't charge what a lot of these others are charging for their stuff. I pretty much just sell it to you for cost of making, and, you know, then you pay for your shipping. That's it. Because I'm not trying to get rich off of this stuff. I just like doing it. I enjoy doing it. So, obviously, if I can make a little bit of money to put back into buying more stuff to do for you guys, and it also helps pay for like my transportation and stuff back and forth to like the cancer centers, or my long Ohio trips for surgeries, or, you know, because it not to like try to get into too much of it, but it costs, you know, $600 to $800 every time I have to go down there for appointments or procedures or whatever. So it gets pretty costly. But because I have a more complex cancer and medical problems. A lot of the doctors that are in my area do not feel comfortable treating me. So I've had to go down to the Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland, Ohio, to see doctors and specialists down there for treatments and surgeries and stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, because they are absolutely amazing doctors. Amazing doctors. Like, I can't tell you how great they are. And it's not just the doctors either. Like, I was down there for I had to stay down there for a couple months while they had me on, like, feeding tubes and IV nutrition and stuff, because they were trying to build my body up, my immune system up enough that I would even have a chance at all in surviving surgery. So I lived down there in that hospital for months, and the nurses and cleaning lady, I mean, like, literally everybody in that place was absolutely amazing. The food service people, they treated me like family, and they knew that I was, like, far from my home. Like, they knew that I had traveled out of state to get there, and that I didn't have no family down there with me and stuff. So they were even 10 times better with me down there, because they knew I didn't have anybody. I was alone by myself down there. So they were just absolutely incredible. And they, like, actually became family to me. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Like, they were so great. And then the other thing is, like, so, you know, when you pack to go down, when you're packing to go somewhere like that for a long time, right? You're trying to pack enough, because, you know, I didn't have access to a laundromat or anything, you know, like that. So I was trying to pack enough stuff that I would have clean clothes to last me for a couple weeks. And then, you know, every couple weeks, then one of my family members would drive down and just stay the night at the hotel, take all my dirty clothes, and then they'd bring me clean. And one time, it wasn't long after I had one of my family members come down to switch me out, you know, clothes, and my phone charger decided to quit working. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was like, why not, you know? And I had, you know, money, I had a bank card and stuff, but I didn't have any way of getting anywhere to get it, and I had no family down there to go get it for me and, you know, bring it bring me a new one. So one of the nurses said to me, I'll go down, you know, take you down if the doctor gives me permission, and I'll wheel you down to the one gift shop and we'll go get you another phone charger. And I'm like, cool. So we went down. He, got permission from my doctor. She's amazing. But they took me down and got me a new phone charger, and it was really nice. They were so cool. So, if you or your family, one of your family members, ever gets stuck in a situation where, doctors aren't cutting it where you're at, the Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland, Ohio is absolutely amazing. Like 10 out of 10. They were so good to me and my family. Now, I did have a little bit of issues with one woman. She was like in charge of like taking care of discharge stuff, making sure things were, set up for the patient whenever they went home, like in-home nurses, or in my case, I had to have the IV, like, nutrition. They call it TPN. And she had come in and tried to tell me that I was being discharged. And this was right after I had a bunch of staples break open on my stomach. And it's not like a couple of staples broke open and they were just like little open wounds. They were big gaping wounds because I had just had surgery. So they were big gaping wounds. And she was coming in trying to tell me she was discharging me, and knew that, I was from out of state, and that my family would need, a heads up, at least a couple days heads up, to be able to get off of work to come down and get me. And like, she was like telling me that she was gonna make me go stay in a hotel room and all this stuff. Oh my goodness, yeah, it was a nightmare, you guys. And my brother called me and I was crying. He asked me what was wrong. He said, give me 5 minutes, I will call you right back. Well, he apparently called that lady and then got a hold of my surgeon, my doctor, the one who did my, intake and admitted me and all that stuff for the surgery and stuff. And by the time he called me back, I had a whole team of my whole medical team, all my surgeons and all of them in my room, like 10-15 minutes after. And they were all in there telling me, absolutely not, we won't let that happen. She can't try to discharge you unless I discharge you first, kind of thing. And so she told me, don't you worry about it. You know, whenever you can set it up to have your family be here to come and get you, you know, then I'll take care of the paperwork to discharge you. But until then, you're staying here with us under our care. And I was like, phew, you know, because, like, not only did I have that gaping wound that had just opened up, but, like, I had just been cut, you know, the whole way basically in half down my front. Okay? And I couldn't hardly walk. I couldn't hardly get up to go potty on the bedside toilet, let alone be trying to care for myself in a hotel room by myself. It was just absolutely ludicrous that woman was even saying that stuff to me. And so, anyhow, after, it was the next day or something, she had come in and said, well, I take it you heard that you're gonna be here a couple more days. I'm telling you, God is my witness. I'm glad he gave me patience and understanding and stuff like that, because in that moment, being alone all the way in another state, just barely making it alive through a surgery you were worried about dying in, you know what I mean? And then you're stressing about getting home, and you're stressing about people being able to come and get you, and then you get told you're being booted out without any care in the world, and you're basically on your own to try to figure out how you're taking care of yourself in a hotel room for days before anybody can come get you. Yeah, it was very stressful. But my brother, yeah, he called and he gave her the what for and how, and he was the one that was born, you know, with the backbone. And so was my baby sister. And me and my baby brother, we were not so lucky. We were born with big old hearts of gold. Big softies. My grandma used to always say, girl, you better get a backbone one of these days or you're gonna be sorry. And, you know, I'm coming to think she might have been right. Because I've definitely ran into my fair share of situations where I wished, like, that I had it in me to be able to be like, hey, no, you know, that's not right, you're not doing that to me, or whatever the situation. But I can't. I cannot find it in me to be mean. But anyhow, that's my little story of my fun experience. Oh my god. You guys, half the flakes are on the table. So, I mean, by the time it's all said and done, you're gonna need a new bottle of flakes. I really want to try my little experiment and see if it would work. I doubt it. I really doubt it. It'll probably have some kind of weird reaction to it or something, and that'll be my luck. One of my jar molds I was telling you about, I want to do mermaid themed kind of colors. And then I'm also going to be doing like a shell, like beachy theme kind of jar. And I'm trying to think what else stuff I had kind of planned ideas. If anybody might be interested in me making them one of them skull trays like I made, I have enough to do another tray. If somebody wants me to make them one, I can. Just get a hold of me and let me know. Even if you don't want it to be pink, even if you want like the back, the marbling and stuff to be like purple or blue or green or teal, or you know, whatever colors you want your background marbling to be, just let me know and I can do that. That's fine. For a tray that size, I'd probably charge $25 plus shipping, because it does take quite a bit of resin to do. I think it was like 22 or 23 ounces of resin, somewhere in there. So or any other molds that you guys see on my channel, anything you guys see me doing, if there's any like custom stuff you want me to make you, just let me know. I'd love it. It would not only give me something to do, but it would give me a little extra something. I can buy more molds for you guys. I donate some money that I make as well for the cancer centers, the children cancer centers, and research. I also would like to do a giveaway soon, because my first giveaway ended up getting messed up, and so I've been wanting to do a redo of my giveaway, and I have stuff still put aside in a box that I was gonna do, and you know, for my first giveaway that I was doing, and so, and I just been adding to it. Once I get my subscribers up a little bit more, I think I'm going to go ahead and do another giveaway. Because I have a lot of stuff, that I've like put back for that first giveaway that I did. And it ended up getting ruined by somebody, and I just haven't had the chance or opportunity to really redo it. So there's like molds, like I've bought duplicate molds of a lot of stuff that I didn't want to buy duplicate molds of, and so I just left them in the packaging and stuck them in the giveaway box. And then I also have like some different mixed glitters and stickers, and I got all kinds of stuff in that box, and it's slowly growing. And then I always put in like a couple things that I've made. So whoever the winner of the giveaway will be, what I'll do is I'll have that person contact me by email, and then I'll, give them a choice of what they want. If they want me to make them a custom piece, or if there's a piece that they like that I made, or, and then I might, once I get even higher in my subscribers, as the numbers get higher, my giveaways will get bigger. I'll start doing like gift cards, like $50 Amazon gift cards, or like if you want a Temu gift card, or I'll do like a $50 gift card for wherever you want. Whoever the winner is can choose where they want their gift card for. Sorry about the dog barking. Alright guys, I think I got it covered pretty good, along with myself and everything else. Oh my. So oh my, you guys. I got it pretty well covered in the flakes. So we're gonna flip it inside out. Now these do stick pretty good. Like, you don't have to worry about rubbing them off as easy as like the chameleon powders and stuff. But look at my table. Jeez. Let's just move that bow out of the way. Now we got to do this lid. I'm gonna see if I can get some of these up off my table first. All the loose ones that are flying everywhere. Lord, you guys. They are flying everywhere. Look at that. I pretty much got the whole inside of the lid covered already, just from the ones that was on my table. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, FLAKES Resin definitely needs to start selling like bigger containers of just the chameleon powders. That would be so amazing, you guys. So, if I can figure out how to get the live streaming to work to where I can see everybody's comments and stuff, I thought it would be really cool to do like a Q&A live where we can do like a live stream and you guys can ask me questions and I can get to know you guys better. I thought it would be really fun, like, to, you know, like, give you guys the opportunity to ask questions maybe you've been wanting to ask, or, you know, stuff like, you know, whatever. If that's something you guys are interested in doing, leave me a comment and let me know, because I think it would be really cool to be able to just talk and, you know, get to know each other and ask questions, and I would really love that. It would give me an opportunity to get to know you guys a little better, you know, learn where you're from, and, you know, stuff. Alright. Let's get this lid finished. And then once we get this done, then we can get the resin mixed up and poured, and then we'll be back in a couple hours for demold. And in that time, while I'm waiting for this stuff to cure, I'm gonna be working on my next project for you guys. And I just want to also say that I thank you guys so much for your comments and your positive feedback and your advice and stuff, because it helps me so much. Don't ever worry or feel that like I'm gonna get upset if somebody, you know, comes and tells me like, do this instead of that, or, you know, you're doing this or that wrong, try this or that. I want that. That is why I post all of my videos, no matter if they are complete fails or they turned out great. I always post all of my videos, because then that way you guys can help me figure out, you know, where I went wrong. What I can do to fix it. Because I have been doing, you know, resin for quite a long time. But there's a lot of techniques that I have not done yet. There's a lot of stuff that I have not done yet. And I want to start doing them. I want to start, you know, breaking my comfort zone, getting out of it, and just starting to do more. Like, I haven't tried to do like certain different types of coasters, like the dragon scale, or like the geode, and like I haven't tried. I can do bloom, like I can do bloom coasters and stuff. I did get that figured out, but I haven't yet been able to do a lot of the other ones yet. I haven't tried it, so I would like to start experimenting around with that stuff, you know, like trying to do things I haven't done yet, a little bit at a time, video by video. And I encourage you all to please leave me feedback. Please tell me what I could change or what I could do, because I absolutely need the help. I'm learning, and plus, you know, there's also things that you guys might be able to learn from me as well by, you know, messing certain things up. And so, and there's also like times where like I might know how to do something, but I want to try it a different way than what I've seen other people do. So then that way we know, does this work or does that work, you know? And like I didn't see anybody trying to make glow-in-the-dark squishies, so I tried to see if you could use glow-in-the-dark powders in your squishies, and yeah, you can, and it works. They glow. So there'll be videos like that too, where I'm just testing stuff out, trying different, you know, mixtures, or, you know, whatever kind of stuff that way. But I like that too. I mean, I like being a little nerd and trying new things and experimenting with stuff, because then, you know, you might be able to figure out something new and different, or maybe something that might help somebody else out better. And I love being able to help other people. So I absolutely love being the one getting the advice and the help as well. I have a couple of subscribers that have been with me since I first started, and they can 100% vouch to tell you that I never get upset over criticism. So that way I can get better, and I can try something different and new to make my life easier or make my projects turn out nicer. So, all right, let's see. Let's put that back in the box, maybe. Scooch over. My goodness. Boy, I hope I got everything, and I hope I'm not gonna have a bunch of missing spots. Okay, there's that one. Now, let's clean our brush off. Get all that out of there as best we can. And then I'm gonna take some alcohol and wipe this off real quick, just so that way it stops flying everywhere. Oh my, you guys, funny story. So, earlier, I just got done making dinner and was doing the dishes. I was chugging a cup of coffee because I've been out running around all day, and I'm a night shift kind of person. I'm up all night doing stuff, and then I sleep in the morning for a couple hours. And this morning I couldn't do that. I had to be up and going with my daughter this morning, so I was tired. So yeah, I'm chugging coffee anyhow, and I'm running up the steps to go pee because my bladder was about ready to explode. And I got into the bathroom, and one of the kids must have broken the toilet seat, because when I went to lift the lid up on the toilet seat, the whole entire toilet seat and lid came off. And I'm gonna tell you, I laughed so hard that I literally, oh my gosh, I was bawling. I was in tears. And my daughter come running in thinking that I was in the bathroom crying. And I was in the bathroom crying, but I was crying because I was laughing so hard. And I told her what happened. And then she started laughing so hard that she was crying. And oh my gosh, before it was all said and done, I had the whole house in the bathroom laughing with me. But it was great. I never, oh my goodness. Can you imagine just walking in the bathroom and going to lifting up your toilet seat and your whole toilet comes off? Oh. So I'm going to have to buy a new toilet seat lid because it's broke and now detached from my toilet. Yeah. Alright. The bow. So, what color do we want to do the bow, guys? Or should we do the intense chameleon in the dark magenta? Should we do it in deep blue? Because the deep blue has like a purple blue color to it. Well, we're gonna find out. You know, here's how I think about it. If the rest of the jar turns out okay, and it's just the bow that doesn't like color match, coordinate whatever you want to say, then I'll just pour a new bow and keep that bow put aside for another jar that it will match for. You know what I mean? But this is how we experiment. And I hope you guys don't think this video is too long and listening to me yammer through blabbing and talking. It is a longer video. I do apologize. I probably should have just said, this is what I'm coloring it, and started coloring it, and then just put you guys on pause until I was done coloring it, and then came back and poured the resin and did all that instead of yammering for however long on a video. But I guess I just get into talking to you guys and kind of like, you know, wanting to have you guys like get to know me a little better and me know you guys a little better. And I love being able to have the opportunity to get to like actually know everybody and know what, you know, what they like to do. And I'm excited to get the last of these treatments done. You know, just be in time for nice weather coming. And I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen as far as like the new mask goes. Haven't really discussed it much with the doctor yet at this point, so I'm not really sure what route we're gonna be going. But I do know that there was some kind of like pill, I guess you could take instead of having to go like in and do like the IV treatments and stuff. There's supposed to be some kind of pill that you can take now for certain cancers, I guess. So I don't know if that'll apply to me or not, but I'm gonna ask and find out, because that would be really cool if I could just take a pill every day instead of having to go into the cancer center and sit for hours hooked up to IVs and being bored out of my mind. I've actually thought about like doing a live stream sometime while I'm in there. Just see who pops on, say hi to whoever comes on, pops on, and talk, you know, have some y'all to talk to while I'm in there. But I don't know, cause like at first I was like, well, maybe that's not probably a good idea, because it, you know, people might consider that like an invasion of privacy or something if they were in there. But I was thinking about it, and we all sit in our own, like, private, like, stalls, I guess is how I would explain it, because they're like separate rooms, but they're not like rooms. They're like closed off by the curtain and stuff like that, like curtains and stuff. So I mean, there is privacy that way, as far as I wouldn't like video anybody that didn't want to be videoed or anything like that. So I don't know. I was thinking about maybe sometime just giving it a try. I used to sit in do my treatments, and I still do this actually to this day, once in a while when I get bored in there. I'd sit and I'd watch, you know, Sheila from Reptiles and Resin, and I'd watch Michelle, and I'd watch Glitz and Glitter, and I'd watch Beth. I'd watch all the resin girls making resin stuff. This like was more before I really got started into YouTube or anything. It was just, you know, before I really got started into resin, period, really. There's like one spot in this mold and it just won't. You know how like if you have a piece of resin or something and you're like painting on your powders or whatever and it's like a white spot? Well, that's what this is acting like, but I keep like wiping it and it's not like coming off or anything. So I don't know, but I don't want it to like mess up my bow either. Jace. And it's clean because I cleaned it out really good before I started the video. Like I scrub my molds after I use them, but then I always make sure I wipe them out really good before I do a video, so that way, you know, I can make sure that they're 100% clean. And then, see, I can see that on the outside. So that makes me think that there is something there. But what? Because it doesn't... I don't know. Unless maybe they're like dried water spots or something like that. I don't know. Just try to do the best I can. I did find some of that tack-it glue. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The tack-it glue stuff. I found some of that today at my Dollar Tree. And I grabbed the bottle of it because I keep meaning to grab some of it, and I'm constantly forgetting every time. And I'm like, crap, I forgot it again. And this time I did not forget it. I grabbed it and made sure that I have it now, because you can use that stuff for all kinds of stuff. I've even seen people use it to fix glitter or like chameleon powders and like stuff like that. So I've never tried it myself yet. It will be something I will be trying for sure, because that is one thing I definitely want to figure out. So that way, in case something does get messed up, you know, there's spots on your piece you missed, or whatever the situation is, then you have a way of fixing it. And oh boy, you guys, I hope this turns out nice. Oh, that was way too much powder. I'm just trying to get it burnished in as well as I can. That way I'm not missing any spots, or I didn't like brush any spots off anywhere by accident, because I've done that a couple times. So, but I'm actually excited to try the coaster experiment thing, because, you know, everybody raves about Let's Resin's Ocean White being amazing for blooms, and I've never tried it yet. I've tried like the white pigment paste stuff from Temu, and I've tried white liquid pigment dye stuff, but I've never tried the Let's Resin Ocean White yet for it. And another thing I'd like to do is get the bloom paste. I really want to try the bloom paste. But I told myself, after I sell a couple of things and get my vacuum chamber. Then I'm gonna start knocking off my list of other stuff I wanna get, like the bloom paste and curing machine, and I'm just gonna start like one thing at a time, getting different things. Okay. Blow out all the extra powder there. I absolutely love these intense chameleon powders. They are so beautiful. I love them. Love, love, love them. I don't know if this is gonna match that box or not, because I don't know what that color looks like poured with black yet. I've not done it. So, we are about to find out, you guys. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put you guys on a brief pause. I'm gonna go mix up some black resin and come back and pour the resin into these molds, and then we will let them cure and be back for demolding. So, I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, bye! Alright guys, we're back. I got some black resin mixed up and the gas. I don't think I mixed enough for all three, so I may end up having to mix more, but I will mix it off camera and put it in if that's the case. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all that. I have been trying to use my bubble removing machine that I bought like a year ago. I don't like it because, like I was explaining before in another video, I can't mix up very much resin in it. I can only put like 4 ounces of resin in a cup. Like these little ones. Like I could never put one of my like 8-ounce cups in there. And I don't like that because then the kids are upstairs carrying on, so of course dog's gonna bark. I apologize. Anyhow, what I was saying is I could never put one of my 8-ounce cups in it because it only sits this high. So these little cups are all the more you can put in there. So if I want to make 8 ounces, I have to split the 8 ounces up between these 2 cups and put them in there. And then but that's all. I can only do 8 ounces at one time. So I want to be able to get a regular vacuum chamber so I can actually mix up, you know, 10, 12, 14, whatever ounces at once. If any of you guys could recommend to me which one I should get, because they have like 1.5 gallon, 2 gallon, 3 gallon, 5 gallon, what one do you would you recommend, like what size would you recommend I get? I mean, to be honest with you, they're all about the same price range, within, you know, $10, $15, $20 between all the sizes. So I was thinking just go for the 5-gallon. But I don't know, because I've never bought one before. I've never had one before, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like, is that too big for degassing resin? Or, like, I have no idea, you guys. So, any help, I'll take it. Any help. I need to know what to buy. I need to know what I'm looking for. It looks like I'm probably definitely gonna have to mix up more. I thought this set was 7 ounces, but I am coming to think that it was not. I'm coming to think that it was 8. But I did put this in the bubble removing machine, but I'm not really sure how well it worked. It does look like it took most of the bubbles out. This could use a little bit more if I can get any more in it. After I did this and I was mixing my resin and waiting for it to degas and stuff, I was thinking to myself, man, I wish I would have done the jar in the color that I did the bow, and then done the bow in black. Maybe I will have enough resin, you guys. It looks like it's going to quite literally be just enough resin. But that's good, because then I can put a little bit more over here. Yep. So I made 7 ounces, and the bow's looking domed a little bit, not a lot, because you're not going to want it domed anyhow because of the fact that you want it to sit flat on the jar. And the lid looks like it's domed pretty good, and the jar's good now that I had a little bit extra to put in it. I'm gonna have to get my sister to stop up here and refill my torch for me, because I refill it. I don't do a very good job at it, or I'm doing something wrong. Jeez. Just knocking everything over. It's one of them days, you guys. Alright, so once this stuff is cured up, I'll be back and we will demold them and see what they look like. But I think my next jar, I'm going to do this color I did on the bow, on the jar and lid, and then do the bow black. I think that would be gorgeous, you guys. Alright, I will see you guys in a little. Bye. Alright guys, we're back and our stuff is cured up here. Now, I already know I'm going to be pretty disappointed with these, because after I got to painting the bow, that pretty like blue purple color from the Intense Chameleons. I was kicking myself saying I wish I would have done the jar in that color instead of the chameleons and then done the bow black. But you guys, we are going to do that in another video. We are going to do this jar different because now I got it stuck in my brain and it won't leave me alone. I'm gonna do this jar, the blue purple, and then I want to do the bow black. So yep, I think that's gonna be pretty, and then I want to do like the rhinestones down along the side. But anyhow, let's get into demolding this. I've already made this way too long of a video with leaving all of it in there from the putting all the micas on and all that stuff. So, and guys, I got this mold from INTORESIN. I will link the mold and stuff for INTORESIN down in the description if you guys are interested in buying this mold. I've not seen anybody else doing this mold, and I absolutely love it. It is so cute. It is a very cute design. And look how cute the little bow is. See, isn't that beautiful, guys? I should have done the jar in this color. Instead, I wasted all them chameleon flakes. I'm kicking myself so hard. But yeah, so I was thinking, like, see how they have like the crease down along here and stuff, and here and here. I was thinking about putting like rhinestones down like the fold here, or maybe some pretty pearls or something down along here on a dark black bow. But yeah, it turned out really nice. Like, really nice. So, now we got the lid. And, oh, yeah. Look at the bottom of the lid, guys. My goodness, this is going to take some cleaning. So, there's the lid. Few little spots where there's some bubbles, but that's okay, because we can clean it up with a little bit of UV. I'm going to put a clear coat over it anyhow whenever I put the bow on. But I'm not going to put this bow on this jar. I am going to probably end up making another bow for this jar, because I don't think it matches together right anyhow. No. So there's that. And then here is, oh yeah, and the other thing I didn't think about was the fact that this is actually the top of the lid for this jar. So this is actually what's going to be up on top, not this. This is going to sit down in it, and this on top. So, yeah, I didn't think about that fact either, guys. So that's another thing that kind of got messed up. But like I said, I will figure out something with it and fix it so that way it's still, you know, nice. It's still decent. Is that on the inside? Yeah. Okay. I need to give this a good clean before I pack it away. So here's the jar. Now, I do like how this bottom turned out. It is pretty. And I think that with you know, I think once this all here is painted and then, you know, a clear put over it, I think it'll be really pretty, guys. But that's what the inside looks like. The inside's gorgeous. Very pretty. I think the inside's prettier than the outside. But yeah, we'll see how that is gonna be on top. Not this side. I mean, you could put it that way, but that's not, it wouldn't sit down and then right, you know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't think about that fact when I was doing it. So this isn't gonna all match together right anyhow. I mean, it is kind of cute. But the black lid, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna match together right. What do you guys think? I don't know what color to do this either. I was thinking about doing them black, because then it would kind of help the rest of it blend together a little bit, like pull it in together better. And then I thought maybe I not do anything with it, just leave it plain and not paint these. So I don't know, I might monkey around with it a little bit and see, you know, what they would look like with the black, or what they would look like with silver or something, because you can use alcohol and just clean it right back off if you don't like it. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not exactly what I planned it to be, guys. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or ideas for me, I am not going to do anything major with this over the next couple of days, or maybe even a week. I have quite a bit of other things that I need to do and get done, and this is like one of the least of my worries right now. So if you guys have any ideas on this, please leave them in my comments. I would love to know what your ideas on this are. Like, should I leave it together the way it is? Should I paint this? Should I leave it alone? What color? You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind hearing your opinions and getting your advice. So yeah, alright guys, well, thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Now you bye bye.